Folks, this is David Purcell, Milton Ruben, Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Augusta, Georgia. I want to talk history to you. How about a vehicle not only has been a part of history twice, but actually made history? There's very few vehicles that make history, but this is a vehicle that actually made history. This is the first internet vehicle. How about with a Mopar got together with Edmunds.com and said, if we could rebuild the perfect vehicle, what would it be? Folks, you got a line, you voted, do what you did on the internet. The Challenger is back because you asked for it. And in asking for it, well, the main thing that you wanted, which is a great part of history again, is the Hemi engine. Everybody that knows anything about this car knows you can only own it if it's got a Hemi. This vehicle has a 5.7 Hemi in it with a 6-speed automatic transmission. There it goes. And just take a minute to just actually take a look at the size of this motor. Now the particular one we're looking at is a 2010 model. The 2011s aren't actually due to be here until February this year. There will be a few upgrades on it. The only real upgrade you're going to see different to the body between a 2010 and 11 is this emblem. For 2011, this emblem actually will be going away. And for 2011, they're going to offer a 6.4 liter Hemi engine, which is 393 cubic inches with 485 horsepower. For you guys that are just horsepower junkies, I've got a vehicle coming for you that you're just going to have. Now, one of the great things about this vehicle originally came out in the late 1960s. It was made for the man, but back then the man wanted a stripped down vehicle with nothing but raw horsepower. Today, we still want that raw horsepower, but let's face it, we like the extra little creature comforts that we're really grown accustomed to. So when you take a look inside this vehicle, you're going to notice leather interior. You're going to find out that you can also opt to go with a sunroof, navigation system, climate control. So all the creature comforts that you're used to, you can now get, but you can also get it wrapped in the Challenger styling that we all grew and loved as children back in the 1960s and early 1970s. Also with it, notice that the wheels on this vehicle. Some of you guys are saying, yeah, that says a Mopar wheel, but man, that sure does look familiar to me. Remember the old Chrysler Super Sport wheel? Now take a look at this. Go back in your memory bank. You're going to remember that Chrysler Super Sport wheel that everybody had to have. I remember in 1979, I put them on my 1971 Dodge Demon that I love dearly. Vehicle comes with the rear spoiler, dual exhaust. Notice the open ends on this exhaust. That's extra air that's going to this motor. That extra air going to this motor gives you that growl that we all love. As you come back this side, notice the classic RT striping on the vehicle. The body, the side molding. Also, it has the air induction hood. It has all the things that we grew to love. So like I said, this is all a part of history. You can actually buy this vehicle and you can have a vehicle that came out in the late 60s. So you're getting a part of history that way, but you're also getting a part of history in that Hemi engine that no other manufacturer has ever been able to duplicate. And lastly, you're getting a vehicle that made history because this is a vehicle that you went online, you helped build, and due to you, Edmunds.com and Chrysler, the Challenger's back and it's waiting to come to your house.